Hello everyone, it's Gallic from Noctua Owl Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Hope everything is going well today. I'll be doing another longer run, though I do not think it will be nearly as long as my world conquest. I will be going for King of Kings achievement, as well as some other Persian achievement to go along with it. Like This is Persia. While I could start as Arbadil, I decided to save that for a Zoroastrian run for a good challenge in that one. I'll be starting as a Jam, so I can form Persia quickly and grow from there. I would love for you to subscribe. Please do enjoy my video, and let's get to the gameplay. Alright, we're here as a Jam. I just realized I started talking and doing things, and I forgot to press the record button like a goober. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through what happened. So I was hoping that the Ottomans would rival the Timurids, which they tend to do lately a lot, so that's great. So I went ahead and rivaled them. I got my vassals down to 0% to pick up the first mission, which gets us permanent claims on everything, and the easiest way to get them to 10% below the 1% threshold is the emirs, strong duchies, giving yourself a diplomat reputation with the Ulma, and I was lucky enough to have diplomatic reputation as an advisor for Diplo, which subsequently also got me an alliance with the Ottomans. So all that chain of events happened. And I also royal married Lustrian here to get them below the 1%. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, and you can pick lenient taxation to help out too if you need to, because that minus 15%. But since I want money, and we're going to need money, I'm going to get national tax modifier and get a little bit of money from my vassals that way. And then I'm going to go ahead and do all my estates, and we're going to set ourselves up for going to war with the little guys and eventually the Timurids. So I'll see you then. So we're gonna go ahead and go to war with Maz here. So we want Amal, so that way we don't need Shiraz. So if we can't get that for some reason, which I've had trouble fighting the Timurids, even when he has his disloyal vassals, because sometimes they'll be loyal in the middle of the war and then you just get outnumbered. So I'm going to go ahead and attack Amal here, and we will get his capital, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. And their leader in the Timurids did just die, so we'll see if at the end of the year if his guys start finding people to support. I don't want to support them because then I don't have control over getting the land I need. That's why I don't do it. So after this war, well, we'll see what we'll do next. All right, so in the middle of this war, we're going to go ahead and declare war on Arbadil here. And what's going to happen is I'm not going to co-belligerent. I'm just going to take this, and that's fine. It'll be a little aggressive expansion, but I'm not too worried about it. So what we'll do is we'll take this, and if we can, we'll take Ardabil. But the problem is I'm pretty sure QQ will attack him. So we'll go ahead and get this war going too. All right, the war with Maz is over. We're going to go ahead and just fully annex him. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take Arbadil here. We're just going to fully annex him. Unfortunately, I was a goober and I did not annex those guys, but that's okay. We'll get them later. Okay, so we got Arbadil now, and it looks like the Ottomans are at war with Dulkadir. So I don't think they'll join us. So we'll see if he's almost done. He's attacking a lot of people, so of course he's got to go 100% everything, so we might not see him for a little while. So if anything exciting happens, I'll tell you. All right, so we can declare war on the Timurids right here. We are tech 5, or sorry, tech 4. Cool, tech 5 would be nice. I can call in Uzbek, and he could come in and do things, and that's fine. But we could also call in the Ottomans, which will help greatly. So we're gonna go ahead and fight for. We're gonna fight for Yazd here, because every time I try to take Bam, it's a Mount 4, and it never goes well for me. So we're just gonna do Yazd so we can get some points. If we have to, we can just take these two and dip. So we'll go ahead and call those two in, and yeah, we should be able to handle this. We outnumber them, but the nice thing is all of these guys are currently disloyal. That could change, but we'll see what happens. All right, so quick update. In the middle of this war, the blessed AI decided to attack Uzbek and just get him out. So now I don't even have to worry about giving him his land back. And I think they broke the alliance. So no, we still have him as an ally. So he's still there. So we'll go ahead and just keep chugging along here. The Timurids, the Ottomans have been a great help. We got Fars, and I'm trying to get their capital, and yeah, things are going well. All right, so this is going to be the first war with the Timurids. I could go longer. I could do 100%, but quite frankly, I don't think it would be worth all the time to spend it in. So I'm just going to take this. I really wish I could kill out their armies. Hopefully what will happen is they'll go after their overlord, but I really do want to get out of this. Yeah, we'll just take this. This is a decent amount. Yeah, I want this fort because it's a mountain fort. So we'll go ahead and hop out of here. We'll core everything up. That's fine. We were just taking a beating because no guy came back down, and it just wasn't worth the time anymore. So we did get what we needed to form Persia. We just need to have things cored. We could form the Persian nation now, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And yes, we are going to get their new ideas and traditions. So I believe we now get the Quetzalbash, which is an interest. Is basically like the Emirs, is what they're like. But yeah, it'll allow us to have the what are these called? The force limit. It's like a really cool infantry, and I think infantry or cavalry. To establish them, I just need to turn that on and lose 5 crown land. I might wait till I get 25 and then I'll do it. But for now, we do want to get them up. They also can do primacy. You know, they can give you military monthly power instead of emirs. So for now, we just want to get them above 50. And so I'll look at this and get it done. So I'm pretty much just waiting around right now anyway. So when something happens, I'll tell you. All right, so we do get to pick gain access. So we do get to pick our religion here. So that'll bring up the 3 preview branches. I think I'm just gonna stay Sunni because I think I'm mainly Sunni. I believe. Yeah, our country is basically just Sunni. So we'll go ahead and keep Sunni as our religion. There we go. And yeah, we'll go with Sunni, but it does allow you to do Zoroastrian, which has an achievement of its own, but I think I'll do that one later, that achievement later. It also allows you to be Shia if you wanted to be Shia. Before, I believe Persia used to be Shia when you became Persia, but they did this now with the branching tree. So we'll go ahead and just stay. We'll go ahead and just stay with Sunni here. Okay, and there we go. And that looks like it gave us a holy order, which is really awesome. Oh, that's really good too. All states abundantly colored subject to be able to establish. Okay, cool. That's neat. So yeah, we do get that. And now we also get a new government stuff, which is government. We can seize for construction cost -15. We can get this. Ooh, I think we can get this in Guam. Yeah, we can lower the local development by 20%. So now, because I'm going to develop for the Renaissance soon, that really lowers it down. I had an event that also, not an event, I had a mission with as a job, which lowered it by another 10%. So I got that, the 20%, it produces cloth, that's another 10%, and as well as having encouraged development for another 10%. So that's and reform Persian government gives us another -5. So yeah, it's really stacking on there. So when I think I will go ahead and develop for Renaissance now. But yeah, nothing's happening still, just hanging out. I'll see if anything happens. So we do have our opportunity to attack Korra. He has no manpower. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We are Tech 5 to Tech 4. I don't know how long that will really do. But we're gonna take the cores of our vassals back and then take some land, mainly in the Persia trade node. And then we'll come down into the Baghdad area a little later. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and declare war. We're gonna take Ilam back and let's do this. Hopefully I could find his armies. I'm sure they're up here somewhere. Ah, they're down here. Actually perfect. We're gonna go ahead and get the tier 2 government reform, which I finally got. I had an event that got rid of 25, which is a good fourth of this. So we're gonna go ahead and strengthen the noble privileges for manpower recovery speed because we need it, and our emirs aren't too powerful, so we'll go ahead and do that. The war with QQ is now over. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything that's in our trade node, that's center of trade, as well as returning our lands for our vassals down here. And then we're gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of money. We'll end that, and while that happened, my country decided to have a coup. It was a lot of fun. And of course my leader died sieging because I wasn't thinking about it. He shouldn't have been on the siege, but oh well. And we got a little bit of a problem down here with a little bit of separatists, but that's fine. We'll core this up. We'll probably go after bypass here. I could possibly instead vassalize them, which would just make it easier, which I'm very tempted to do because I think getting an alliance and a royal marriage, and if I have to get some trust, I can easily get him as a vassal. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. We'll just vassalize him. All right, so we're in a war with the Mamelukes here and Karaman because of the Ottomans, but I'm not too worried. I am now Tech 6. I shouldn't grow too much here. I might just isolate him by taking like these and a couple of these. If I take Baghdad, Ottomans are probably going to get kind of upset with me, but we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and just take Azov here, and we'll just isolate him and still try to keep going with our admin. We don't really have good admin generation. I got 2 heirs and I dumped them out because they were like a 044 and like a 026. It was brutal. That's sometimes just the way it is. So we're gonna go ahead and declare war though for this, and yeah, I'll see you after the war. All right, so our war with Mushasha is over. We're just gonna take those from them, and then we'll go ahead and core everything. All right, so we finally got our first idea. It took forever. We've been having problems with admin. I finally just went in and changed it over to here to focus on admin instead of military because, dear God, the game is just giving me utter crap. And this new error at least is almost average, but it's garbage. It's all been garbage and it's driving me crazy. No good luck here. So we'll go ahead and get our first idea. I'm definitely going to do a military one because we're always ahead on military. We're not really spending anything. We're almost at Tech 7. I'm probably going to get Tech 7 like I normally do and then start getting put into the ideas. So we'll do that. And I would like to grow more, but my admin is just killing me. So there's just lots of cities around. So hopefully I can get my stability up and we'll go from there. So I'll see you then. Alright, so for our first age objective, we're going to go ahead and get justified wars here. So we're going to go ahead and declare war on the Timurids here. We're going to go for... Can we reach Herat? We can't. So we're gonna go for Herat. We're going to bring in Sistan and annex them as well. And yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm losing just a little bit of money. That's okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And yeah, when the war's over, I'll show you what happened. Alright, so the war with the Timurids is over. We're going to go ahead and just fully annex them, get them out of here. And I do believe we can core it all. Sweet. So now I'm going to just chill for a little while, get my admin back up, and then we'll probably go from there. I'm currently annexing my vassal Adarlan here, and we get to pick a new rival, which apparently is is all Europeans except Bahamas. Interesting. Anyways, we're just gonna chill for a little while, so I'll see you when something happens. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and declare war on QQ here, because if I don't, it looks like the Ottomans might come in and take them soon, because they're after Georgia right now. So we're gonna go ahead and declare war for these down here, and then we'll probably take at least some and like pretty much not let the Ottomans have it and the Mamelukes. So we'll probably just get like as much as the border on their east side as their west side as possible. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just take all this from QQ. I don't want to take this much, but I do need these 3 for a mission. I probably only need 1. So if I just do 1, it'd be cheaper, because I really do need to 55. I really do need to get the next tech. So I'll just take all this. I believe for the first mission, I just need that. It's crazy. Of course I could get this, but then I can't core it all. So let's go ahead and just take this. Ah, shoot. I should have taken some money. Oh well. Such is life. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. Oh, I get a stability finally. Wow, the game is generous. Let's go ahead and click consolidate Persia, because we finally got that. Ooh, look at all that delicious tax and production and manpower. Oof. And whatnot. Oh, it looks like we get to do another mission, which unlocks the Court of Arts Cultures Tier 3 reform. Enforce primary culture peace treaty, enables Persian influence ability. Ah, cool. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up that tier 3 instead. And that, I believe, allows us to influence people's culture, which then allows us to vassalize them, which is really interesting, I do believe. Anyways, we're just gonna chill for a moment and deal with my rebels. Oh, okay. So I was thinking it was their other government that you can actually like start influencing cultures, but this looks like it allows us to promote art. So Persia until artwork finished, giving the following construction time, prestige, and yearly. Let's do construction time because I do want to build things. All right, so I was right. That is. I'm flip-flopping here, I apologize. I haven't played Persia for a good while, but that government reform allows us to influence nations. So basically they become like a autonomous vassal. While they're still independent to do what they want, we can elevate them into a vassal though, by using Persian influence. So yes, you could do that, and I do believe you can do it on big subjects. I remember seeing that you could do that. So I got a couple of people wanting to join, and I'm tempted to try to get them to do it. So let's go ahead and accept them. And they will... So yeah, we'll go ahead and improve with them and all that fun stuff, and we'll see how it works out. Oh, we could do another mission, which is butcher the black sheep. Yep. If we push cost is subject. All right, so we gain permanent claims on some stuff up here to the north. So basically, we're just getting more permanent claims everywhere, which is fine by me. And then promote Western Iranian, lose 20 years of separatism. I will. Persian gains permanent mosque region. Every province in Persia, Anatolia, and Mishik, which is of the Iranian culture group, gains the following effect. We use 20 years of separatism. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So that makes it just so they will not have rebels, so long as they're a Persian. Fars wishes to become part of it. Interesting. Do I want to do Fars and try to get Fars? Or do I just want to take them over? So I'm going to go ahead and just keep chilling and figure things out. So if anything else comes up, I will tell you. And I'll think on this far things for a moment and kind of like figure it out. So I'll see you a little later. We can finally get one of our top missions done, which was to improve our capital at least 10 times. Has a cathedral, a marketplace, and a workshop, and we did all that. And we get an artist at 75% cost and 30 Persian influence. That's really good. If we wait, it looks like we could do it. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can... Isn't that Persian primary culture? Okay, we could do that. And I think next month... Oh, we need 40 Persian influence to get him. Okay. But we did promote him, our culture there, so I believe he will become our culture. And oh my gosh, I got a decent error. Why did I say something? Something bad's gonna happen. Anyways, I consolidated a whole bunch of debt and changed it. I've been not having a good time with a lot of things in this run, but it's still going and it's going strong. I'm just a little bit more frustrated than my world conquest, and there was way more to that than this. It's just this area has just been choking me out, man. Anyways, I am in a war with the Mamelukes, and he attacked Cyprus, which brought in the Mamelukes. So the guy's 1,500 ducats in debt, but just keeps going. So it's really interesting. Anyways, if anything happens, I'll be sure to tell you. All right, for our next age tick, we're gonna go ahead and get improved war taxes, because my goodness, do I want to try to save some money. We just got our new ideas. I think I'm going to do trade. And the reason why is because I won't really be able to get any trade companies anytime soon, because a lot of this is in my main area, my main continent. So we're in the Asian continent, and this is all Asia. So unless we go into Anatolia, we won't really get any trade companies anytime soon, because this is all Sunni. So yeah, I think I will go ahead and do trade, because I think it'll benefit me the most right now. I was thinking religious, but we don't really have any religious issues. We do have some Shia and whatnot here, but we could fix that if we get lucky and get like a +2 guy here. And as we keep going up in admin, we will get like we can get lucky and get a good leader for a change, and get like I think 2% versus heretics here, which will help us with the Shia. And then if we get lucky, we get 2% here from our advisor. And then also as we keep going in admin, we will get 1% here and there. So I won't worry about religious. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on Baluchistan here, because I want to vassalize them and then turn these guys into, and then go ahead and reconquest all these cores right here. So that is what we are going to do. So we just ended the war with Baluchistan here. I still have strong duchies, but I'm slightly over. That's I do have some things to drop here. We got canceled military access, and yeah, the war is over. So we are going to turn around and attack Sin next. I'll break his alliance with Delhi, and I'll get all of Baluchistan's land back, and probably land and take these from him, these 3. So that way I start getting into India there. All right, so we can go ahead and elevate influence state on AQ here. I do believe they now become a vassal of mine. So there we go. That's how that works. Now I did notice that you need less influence if you have less people in your sphere. So when you have 1 person in your sphere, it costs 20, but if you have 3, it costs 60. So you can do it 1 at a time to make it quicker. I am getting a lot of influence every month because of the high artist, the level 3 artist that I got for 75% cheaper. That gives a ton. He gives me 0.3, which is mainly where a lot of it's coming from. And events can happen where like they'll talk about something to do with the arts, and it'll be money or troops or admin or diplo, and you can get like 20 from it as well. So it's a really neat mechanic. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Iraq. They just got released finally from QQ here. I they got rebels. I killed the one that came over here, and now pretty much free land. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Well, apparently they didn't have many troops there or something because I like instantly got it. So that war lasted maybe like a month or two. So there that was. Not too difficult there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get Baluchistan's cores back, and we're just gonna go in there and clean them up, and we're going to also take some land over here for us, the centers of trade. So let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so the war with Sind is now over. We are going to take these three land, all their money, and then we returned all the land for Baluchistan. So there we go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the sphere of influence for Fars, but I decided to because he's already our primary culture. So we're gonna elevate him, and now he's just a vassal and I don't have to take him over. So yeah, we got that going for us. And yeah, we'll go ahead and go after QQ, and after that, we'll figure something else out. I'll see you there. And the war with QQ is now over. We'll just fully annex him, take his money, and go ahead and core everything up that we can. We do need a mission for like up here in this area in the Caucasus Mountains. One of these days I'll learn how to speak, and we'll go ahead and do that. I finally got a good leader. He was 16. I abdicated. I'm like, enough is enough. I got a fairly decent heir after that, and I'm pretty happy. Hopefully it all stays true for a good while, because we really needed a good leader. So, because we really haven't got much in offensive. I did annex this guy, what is that, White Bypass, a little while ago, and that slowed down everything, but we're doing really good. For some reason, the Ottomans still like us. They're not too angry about anything except Baghdad, which is fine by me. So we're just gonna keep moseying along. I'm gonna probably have a war with Gaz here in a moment, and we'll just keep going from there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to war with Gaz here. I kind of waited around a little bit because I was just waiting for Kazan not to join him. He's finally getting beat up by Russia. So we're gonna go ahead and fight him here. All right, the war for Gaz is over. I just want this fort because it's a great mountain fort to kind of slow everybody around. And I have been as well building up forts in all my mountain terrain. So you got like a fort down here in this mountain. I built a fort in Kars over here. I built a fort in Artican here, and then Bam already had one. So I've just been building that up just so it makes it harder to get to my core here. So yeah, my next war is probably going to be down here with Bushasha, and then we'll just plug in away here. I just got prospering times, and we are going to invest in a better production methods. It's really nice because it gives us basically level 3 center of trade in this trade node. So if we have to pull things into that node, I think it's a good node. We already have a lot of power in Persia, so it being here is really nice. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then our trade power just skyrockets there. We can, if we build a building there, the trade marketplace, look at that, 7.64, totally worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on Mushasha here, and we'll go ahead and get rid of them. So we'll just do it for their capital. There we go. That should be pretty much the end of him now. So we'll just take care of that, and I'll see you after the war. And that's the war with Mushasha done. We'll go ahead and core all that. And I finally got around to developing the Renaissance, the colonialism here. It's just a little harder since I felt like we were so far behind in the beginning, which we were because our leaders were not the greatest, but that's okay. We're starting to catch up with this new leader. Our next leader will help us maintain, so I'm ready for that. So yeah, I'm annexing AQ over here. I actually can turn Multan into a vassal because I did turn him. He did promote my culture, so we'll go ahead and turn him into a vassal. So yeah, that sphere's influence is really strong. Like I'm getting vassals a lot by doing that if they join my sphere. But yeah, I'll keep looking around. I'll probably go after Trans next because I need missions there, which we did complete this one right here, which is the Caucasan conquest, which we will do. And we gain Georgia as an accepted culture, max promoted cultures and all that. And then we could start marching in towards the Ottomans, which we will do. They have become kind of like annoying. They keep pulling me into all their wars. They probably finally got rid of all their debt. Good for them. I am up a Miltech on them, but they definitely have more troops than I do. But I'll get there. I am getting there, so it's not a big deal. They do have defensive ideas and administrative. It's nice that they have defensive. That means they have a lot of morale though, so I will have to watch for that. But I have a lot of mountain forts, and I could just let them drain their manpower there and take them out, and just kind of slowly do it. But for now, we're just gonna chill for a moment and go after Trans in a little while. I'm gonna build up my country a little more, add more stuff, and just try to get my manpower up, basically. So I'll see you then. We're gonna go ahead and attack Trans here, and we're going to, because we want to complete this mission, secure Khorasan. We only need 4 provinces, but we also want this trade node right here, so we can keep pulling money into Persia. We're making fairly good ducats there. We're making 20. We have almost a full army going on here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's declare for Bolstein, I guess. Yeah. And I'll bring in Afghan and Nogai, and that's no problem whatsoever. We can get them out pretty quickly. So I'm gonna do is just play defense until I get Afghan out, and then I'll go full into Trans. So I'll see you after the war. We can get our tier 4 reform here, and we're gonna go ahead and do strengthen the Ulma because, well, we're doing some missionary stuff, so that way we can go ahead and fix our religious unity here. Our war with Trans is over. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this. We needed 4 for Khorasan, so we're gonna do that. And then this is for my province, our state right here, so I could, because once I'm done with Diplo, I'll start using my extra Diplo to make it cheaper for everywhere to develop. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and take all this from them, pour it all up. And yeah, there's our war with that, and then we can go ahead and get our next mission done, which will give us even more permanent claims. It looks like it goes into Delhi, and we finally finished off offensive ideas. Oh, that feels so good. We got 10 discipline by finishing off that. Well, we do get 10 after that. We did have that 5% a moment ago, but that's fine. But we do have 10% now, which is amazing. Now we just need to finish up our trade ideas here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a war with Muscovy. I had a mission to do it. I just need these 3 lands, so I'll probably just go and make it so I just get these. It's because I got a mission from I think it was my emirs. Yeah, my emirs here, and it says to take it, and I figured why it'll give me something to do for a moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I might even humiliate him, just get my power projection up too. So let's go ahead and fight for, here we go, for this, and then we'll go. Our war with Muscovy is over. I'm just taking all his money. War reps, humiliate, and that land. So we're just gonna peace out now. And there we go. So we can declare war on Ottomans whenever we want. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make him a rival, because we definitely want that. I do have slightly more troops than him. I'm amazed he usually goes quality quantity, and this time he went defensive, so that's very interesting. That means sieging down his forts are going to be kind of a pain in the butt, but that's fine. We do need another one. Ooh, yeah, we'll do the Commonwealth. I don't think he'll ever ally him, so that's no big deal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call it, and we're going to keep working through our missions. Our next mission really is going to be to take on the Ottomans and to go into India. I did go ahead and vassalize Hormuz with using the Sphere of Influence, and I'm now annexing Fars. So we're moving along. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it here. I really have been enjoying this. It's been very rough in the beginning, but it's really paid out in the long run. Where, I mean, look at me now. We've gone most of the Persian node, and we're rolling in the money. We're making 11 right now, but I also have 2 level 2 guys. So that's 10 ducats. So we're doing really well. This influence mechanic is really cool, the sphere thing. So if you ever get a chance to play Persia, definitely do it. But that's going to be for me for today. I hope wherever you are, you're having a great morning, a great evening, and a wonderful night. Goodbye.